Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back to GregTech. As I mentioned last time, the goal today is to make an alloy furnace. Now, I don't know if you can make an actual bronze alloy furnace or if it's just the one called the bronze smelter. I think it's just a smelter. Let's see if we can actually find it on the list of stuff here. It's the steam furnace. It's not what we want, but I know that if we click uses on this one, we should... That's the wrong one I clicked used on. Steam furnace, bronze blast furnace, no. Where is it? Where did it go? That's the high pressure steam furnace. Whatever. We need to find whatever machine that we can use. Let's see, this one, the steam furnace for. The steam smelter. Yes, that's the one. Steam powered combination smelter. Because the steam smelter supposedly should allow us to remelt our tools and actually make bronze at a higher rate than what we can currently. So this is the goal for now. So that means we need to make one more steam furnace, and that means bronze plates, it means a furnace which luckily is easy enough, and a machine hall of sorts, which is also easy enough since we have the plate rolling machine over here. Now, I don't really consider this cheating as much as I consider it taking a shortcut that's available to us to avoid a bit of headache. Making the iron plates with a hammer is quite annoying, especially the fact that you lose half of what you do. So, I am honestly quite happy to just use the other method here. So, do we have any more mortars, or can we actually punch these down with any other machine? A macerator can squish it into dust. Alloy smelter can allow us to do it, which I think is the same recipe as the steam smelter, the bronze smelter, whatever it's called. Rock crusher can crush it. I don't know if the sturdy grinder can actually further process this dust. I want to check that. Oh yeah, it looks as though it can. Although, I'm not quite sure we actually want this, but let's just see what we get out of crushing a crushed copper ore once more. Again, we have the machine here, we have plenty of heat on it, we have plenty of water in it. Dirty pile of copper dust, okay. So, dirty pile of copper dust can be used to make an ingot. That's not really what we want. Alright, so that actually causes us to lose. Like, it's worth doing for once you get the industrial centrifuge, because you can get the cobalt dust every time rather than just some of the time. But for now at least, it's a stupid idea for us to do this. So we need to melt this normally to get the 10 nuggets, then we need to craft the ingots, and then we need to grind up the ingots. And it looks as though we can actually do that in this one as well, so let's just quickly have a look here. Like, we're wasting so much fuel because I can't empty those fast enough. It's a wee bit annoying, to be honest, that I can't seem to remember to empty it. Let's... Come on, all of you. And there we are. Another bunch of those. We got quite a bit of copper by now. Yeah, copper dust from ingots directly. That's pretty good. Now, we don't have to keep this one occupied all the time. It's quite happy to actually just stand there with building up steam. And then... But we do need to crush a ton of stuff in it to make what we need, so... We also need to craft some tin ingots and actually get those crushed up. I think we should actually focus on that first, because we don't really have a lot of tin here. So let that build a bit more steam, and we can just quickly combine these and get those crushed up soon enough. Alright, put all of that in here for now, because right now we have another plan. Or rather, I have another plan for us, because while I did promise that we'll make this thing, the steam smelter, we do need to make some bronze first, and that means we need to wait for this machine to finish doing whatever it's doing. So in the meantime, I actually want to make a shovel, because Railcraft has this fantastic little thing called a coke oven, which allows you to convert coal into coal coke and creosote oil. And as we saw before, the coal coke is really good in the steam boil over there. It gives a lot of heat, burns for a long time. So that's a pretty nifty thing to do. So if we go for search for coke here, we can see coke oven brick, combination of sand and bricks. Now bricks we have access to via the clay we gathered last time, although we don't really have that much clay left from what I can tell. So we might need to gather a bunch more of it. And then we need sand, which we also do not have a lot of. We have like 1 stack. Oh, that's my bricks. Ah. Anyway, we can put that in here, grab those out away from there, and then see, I think it's, was it 5 sand and 4 bricks, or, yeah it was, okay. Coke oven brick, 12. That gives us part of it. So, where do we want to put this? I think we want to put this up here on the balcony, because it's, can we fit it here? We can just barely fit it here. We can also, no, actually, what am I thinking? This is a hot oven burning stuff. We don't want it near our wooden house. We need to put it outside. No doubt about it. So let us grab our cobblestone and the shovel that I didn't get to make. I keep forgetting stuff. Dear Lord. Iron plates. In here, remove all this stuff. Can put it over there. Stick, iron plate, file and hammer. And swap them around, and bam, shovel. I also have a pickaxe in surplus that I need to store away before I end up using it. And now we can go dig out where we're gonna put the coke oven. Honestly, I think we want to put it over here where we have some light so we can actually see it. And maybe risk going to it without killing ourselves. Let's see. We wanted to make a little fountain-ish areas here. So let's put it right here. I think we might need to cut down this tree. It's ugly a tree. It's an ugly tree anyway, so get rid of it. Good riddance. Pop, pop, pop. And let's get the other one while we're up here. Can we reach? Yeah, I think we got the top one. Beautiful. Now, I do agree with you, the one of you guys mentioning that they missed the trees falling over by themselves. I really do that as well. There is a mod to do that, but it kind of defeats the purpose of some of the stuff in here as far as I'm concerned. I always consider Tree Cavitator a bit of a cheat, to be honest. There's a zombie. There's a zombie on my lawn. And we really don't want zombies on our lawn, so get away. And alright, there we go. Now, with the coke oven here, I actually like to raise it 1 square, just so we have the option of putting in an engine underneath it easily. So let's do it like this, give it something to stand on. And the way you craft this is, you need a good number of these bricks. This is about half of it. You need to make a 3x3x3 with a hollow center, so I think that means 34 bricks or 26 or something like that. Let's see, 9, 18 plus 8, 26. Yeah, all right, 26 bricks is what we need. So we need a lot more sand for that. We also need to give this one a bit more fuel. Give it 1 plank, and then get. No, I don't want to buy your zombie scout cookies. Crossed iron ore. Oh yeah, that was actually blocking it, so it's full up on Steam now. Anyway, full on Steam, that means of course it's gonna power through a couple of processes here quickly, so that's a good thing. I did not mean to put a pickaxe in there. Let's just quickly see if we can sleep before morning comes. Get rid of the rain. Get all the zombies burning. I really hate this noise. I really hate the zombie knocking on door noise. I want to kill it. I really do. Especially when it's being repeated like this. Like this is just, ugh. Someone, please find me a resource pack that has a different sound for it. If not, I'm just gonna have to manually make my own with a silent sound. Goddamn zombies. Alright. Sand. I don't need these. Let's go find some sand. There are a ton of zombies bathing in our little pool over here. Bastards. Breaking down my door. Making noise. In the middle of the night. Like a bunch of stupid teenagers. I was trying to think of a better word, but I really couldn't. Alright, we have a nice little beach over here. So let's go to the beach and get some sand. Now again, we'll probably need about 2 stacks of the stuff, so with the iron shovel here it shouldn't take me long, but it'll nearly use up it'll use up a good bit of the durability on it, unfortunately. Let's see, how much was that? 40? Yeah, we're getting... If we just dig away all the sand here on the top layer, then I think... Yeah, it shouldn't take long, so I'm hoping I can somehow come up with something to entertain you guys with while doing this. Let's see, what can we talk about? Oh yeah, the coke oven. Continue a bit about that. Now, Railcraft, as you've probably noticed, is the mod that I've been using the most to kind of take shortcuts. That's in large part to do with the fact that Railcraft used to be one of the mods that really got well integrated with GregTech before it got its own tech tree as such, and didn't just modify the Industrial Craft one. So, again, there's just a little voice inside me telling me that I should use Railcraft because that's how it's supposed to be done. That's gonna annoy me. So it's kind of a strange feeling, really, but like that Railcraft is suddenly, it feels a bit more disconnected because it allows you to take shortcuts like this. But on the other hand, I really can't blame myself because the stuff that's fun for you guys is pretty much the stuff that's fun for me, and that's most definitely not waiting for stuff to or mining a shit ton of stuff and just constantly doing it. So we need 5 and then we need 9 more. That leaves us lacking. Oh, no, I think I made one too many there. Whatever. Let's see. Get on top of this, put these, and then cover the top layer. There we go, coke oven. You can see it's working because the one in the middle there changes. So we can put it on coal here. It will slowly start cooking into coal coke and then make creosote oil as well. The creosote we can use later on for a variety of items or things. And the coal coke, of course, is useful immediately because it's a really good fuel source. See, you're done with the tin ore, so we need to melt this and then crush it again. We also need to crush a bunch of these copper ingots so we can actually make some bronze with it. So let's quickly put that in there. Where did it go? There they are. Before we end up losing steam. And these guys we can put in here to melt. Let's just give it a bit of wood for now. Now again, the problem with the furnaces here is that without some sort of system sucking out the nuggets, you're going to fill up the spot here because you can only contain 1 stack. And with the iron furnace, 1 piece of coal does 10 burning actions, but you can only store the output of 6 of them. So it's not working out too well for cooking stuff like this, unless you're actually there to macromanage it. And apparently wood doesn't really burn that well. Oh well, whatever. We got a bunch of stuff here, so let's quickly... Is there a quick button to clear? Yeah, there we are. Get some tin ingots, get the copper ingots we can as well. And then we can get some of the... I think we're gonna put in the tin first so we can actually cross that. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, we even have a couple more tin ingots. Let's crush them all. Copper dust, get that out of there so we have room for the output. And take the rest of our coal because now that we have coal coke, we really don't want to waste our coal. We want to use all the coal we can in here. And we have 1 bit of coal coke already. Nice, very nice. So again, the whole melting a ton of stuff here is gonna be a bit of a micromanagement process, because I need to stand here and empty the furnaces as we put in stuff. We have some iron ore, I have some gold ore, all that I need to melt. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pause the recording for a bit and just get all this stuff melted. And then hopefully we can make the steam smelter before too long. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, we have a bit of bronze here. I have not done the math for once, so I don't actually... Not for once. I have not done the math, so I don't know exactly if we have enough, but we have some to get started at least. So we need a machine casing, which I recall the recipe for quite easily. And then we need to look at the recipe for this one. We need 4 bronze plates, wrench on top, and 2 brick blocks. Hopefully... Yeah, we can make that pretty easily. Alright, so brick, basic machine. I should have a furnace there. And I forgot to make the bronze plates. Let's see. Hammer and 3, 4. 4, that's it. There, and a wrench on top. Give it a good twist with that. And we have 1 more steam furnace. Excellent. So 2 steam furnace, and for these we need 3 more bronze plates and 3 brick blocks. 3 brick blocks. 1. 2. If I hadn't made that, we would have exactly enough. Damn it. Alright, clay. I think we still have a bit of clay right there. Yeah. Let's just grab a bit extra now that we're down here. And that one. Before we drown, get back up and get inside, get this cooking up nice and smooth. Close the door, because we don't want zombies inside. Actually, hold on. Get that cooking. What can we fuel it with? Do we have any? I have to go out and get some coal coke. Hopefully there is some ready by now. Yeah, excellent. Jump up quickly, grab that over here, put in a piece of coal coke, and then I'm gonna do something that I've been putting off for way too long. Where's my saw? There it is. Planks, thank you. And we're gonna make pressure plates. We're gonna make 8 actually, because we want 2 of them right here, so we can just go out and the door closes automatically, and we want them over here. We want them right there, and we don't want that. We want it over here. Excellent. That should save us a bit of trouble here. And we got the last brick. Excellent. Now we just need to make the 3 plates we need. Hammer, plates, wrench, steam furnace in the middle, and the 3 bricks at the bottom. Steam smelter, steam powered combination smelter. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Alright, so let us give this a chance to finish off. We really should make more of these small boilers here, because we're gonna have a couple of different machines, and the studded grinder here we want working almost constantly, I think. But since it's empty now, I guess we can remove it without causing any damage. Yoink! And put that one on top. Alright, so recipes for the alloy smelter here involves pretty much everything that you could ever imagine. 1300 pages. I'm not gonna go through those. Instead, I'm gonna take this iron hammer and try and put in here and see if anything happens. It might need to build up some steam down here first. That's what I'm counting on, at least. But it should have a supply of steam from the boiler below. Let's just quickly grab a bit of water to top it up. Whoops. Stupid. There we are. Alright, steam's building up. I don't know how much it takes. Like it'll only take in once it has enough to do a full to do the full action. So It might need to fill up quite a lot. We'll see. We'll probably hear it. In the meantime, let us quickly have a look here. We have 12 copper dust. We have some tin ingots here we can crush up. We don't have the grinder set up though at the moment. What would it actually take to make another boiler? Small coal boiler. Another 5 plates. And we have for 2. So if we could grind up these last tin ingots here, we could get the boiler going. Alright, but let's just focus on seeing if we can get this one working first. If it manages to fill up entirely with steam, then we don't have enough power here to actually power this thing. But I'm hoping we do. Like, the alloy smelter, I'm fairly certain this should be able to take in damaged tools. Like, if we look at the uses here, alloy smelter, hammer, 6 ingots. But I don't know if it has to be a fully healed hammer or you can actually recycle them. That's the thing I'm worried about, if you can't recycle. We'll see once it fills up completely. If it hasn't done anything there, then we'll put in some other stuff. Let's see, can we actually put in the ingots just as they are in the alloy furnace? Or do we have to cross the tin at least? Alloy smelter, tin ingot, tetrahedrite dust, tin copper. Yeah, we can actually put in the ingots just as we want. So we can put in this stuff. Yeah, it's not recycling. However, we can make the bronze easier now. We don't have to crush up the ingots as well. So we just have to crush up the ores now. Let's see, one action takes up, follow it through, nearly an entire. But 4 bronze ingots, beautiful. That should speed up the process of making another coal boiler quite a bit. By just being able to use the steam smelter here immediately. Let's see, what else can we consider doing? I think we're gonna call this an episode, because that's, like, we got the steam smelter, that's what I promised you guys, so I've fulfilled my end of the bargain now. Then when we return, we shall set up the grinder again, and then hopefully we can start progressing into the next age. So until next time, I'm Jerry, and this has been GregTech. Bye!